Hey, yo, what's going down? I'm OD, and you watching the Slumpedsessions Network, man. We got a dope interview with Trill Wavy today.
Yo, man, what is poppin'? It's your boy Trill Wavy, dog, 2330.
Hey.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Roll it up, roll it up, let it strong. Roll it up, let's roll it up. Talk about it, be about it, take another shot.
It's been about 2 years since I've been watching you and checking out your music, and since then you've been growing a lot.
Yeah, man, it honestly, it does seem like that, man. And right now, I've been dropping music like each month. I already dropped like an EP, 2330. That one's doing really good right now. I'm working on a track off of it, which is called Swinging. That's gonna be the next hit. I promise you that it's gonna blow up.
Hey, well, I mean, everything on that project I really liked, and I've liked all the singles. But let's start back at the beginning, man. Who is Trill Wavy?
Trill Wavy, your boy's 24 years old, born and raised off of 2330 RD Mill Route. And yeah, man, that's who I am. I started rhyming words back in elementary school, whenever I learned nursery rhymes, like Cat in the Hat and all that. And then ever since then, I just been rhyming words ever since.
The classics, the Cat in the Hat.
Exactly.
You can't
Green
go wrong.
eggs in hand.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Dr. Seuss. But apparently, I guess Dr. Seuss is canceled now. So
chill. Sheesh.
So hey, I don't know, but I still fuck with some Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. Hey, same here.
Yeah, he ain't canceled over here.
Yes,
but
sir.
So growing up, who were some kind of like influences, or how did you kind of get into the music and stuff?
I would say my dad.
Your dad?
Honestly, yeah, my dad, man. I remember he used to just play like NWA out of his 64 Impala.
Hey.
Yeah. And basically, man, ever since I heard like NWA, UGK, SPM, I want to say them three, groups and as well as an artist, I just, grab inspiration from all of them. And then,
How did growing up where you grew up kind of like influence you, or how did that kind of like mold you as a person?
Because 2330 RD Mill Route, that's like a 1 acre.
Yeah.
And my grandma bought it a while back, and it has like all of my cousins living there. So I grew up with all my cousins,
So you grew up real family oriented. Yeah. So you close with everybody, and so you grew up with like the values of family first type shit.
Exactly. And my older cousin Michael, aka Moose, hey, shout out to Moose.
Hey.
He the one that put me on. Like he gave me like a $5 microphone that he bought from like, I don't even know, probably like Walmart, and we just started making hits out of his trailer.
Hey.
So there's like tons of little mixtapes probably scattered around. I used to pass out at like Ruby Reed. And yeah.
So you've been doing it for a long time then. So
yes, man.
Since you were little.
Yep.
Well, did anybody else in your family kind of do music other than you and your cousin, or?
No,
it
was just me, man. They used to pay me like $1 to freestyle, and I was like my older cousins, and I would do it. It's $1.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you're young, $1 is $1.
Exactly.
It can take you a long way.
I can buy 2 Lucas lollipops with $1.
Hey, you can buy a lot with $1 whenever you stretch that dollar.
Yes, sir.
So whenever you were first starting to make music and stuff, and you were, making the mixtapes, did you have kind of like a dream or whatever of continuing to do it, or did you like kind of just think it was gonna pass? Or
nah, man, it wasn't a phase or anything, and hope, I'm glad that my whole family was supportive about it. Like my mom, my dad, my brothers, my cousins, they were all supportive about it. So it was never like, oh, you can't do it, oh, you can't reach the stars, or this and that. My cousin, he would always tell me, yo, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
You're gonna blow up one day. And as of right now, man, I've been dropping consistently, and it seems like stuff is starting to pick up some traction on the music. So
well, that's always good.
There.
Yeah, that's always good whenever you actually feel like you're starting to make some traction, and it feels like all the work you've been putting in kind of is like starting to pay off. Like, I mean, I saw on your Instagram that you said you started writing at 5 and recording at 12.
Yeah.
So since 12, you feel like you're starting to like.
Of course, man. Yeah, bro. From like 12 years old, I still think about it every day, man. It's like, damn, I've been doing this for such a long time, dude. Like, I got so many, I would say, like, years ahead, like light years ahead of many artists, dude. Because I think I'm versatile with all this music shit.
I think so.
So yeah, man, I think it's gonna be dope. Like,
and you haven't always gone as Trill Wavy.
Yeah.
You had what is it? You had Lil A.
Yeah.
I saw some music under that. I saw some music videos under that too. So you.
Oh snap!
Snap! You can find them. You just gotta.
You just gotta search for them.
If you know Lil A, you just gotta search for it. But how was that, and how did that kind of like the roots of you? How was that kind of like transitioning into Trill Wavy and everything?
That's a hard question. Let me see if I can answer it really good. Transforming, man. Well, Lil A was more of that kid from 2330 Audie Murrow, you know?
Yeah.
And then when I moved to Port of Texas, I guess you would say I changed into Trill Wavy when I started, you know, just starting getting more involved in music and analyzing it more. You know, when I started like actually studying it, I would sit in my room and study like Biggie, Tupac, UGK, like the way the flows are and everything, and I just studied it.
So I mean, that goes a long way whenever you're actually studying the greats.
Yeah.
To be great.
Exactly.
I mean, you play basketball, you're gonna watch the Michael Jordans and the Magic Johnsons, see what they did, and you're gonna take stuff. I like that. I like that you're actually a student of the game, and that you actually
gotta be, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some people, I mean, it's different because a lot of people nowadays might not do that.
Yeah, they just jump right into it. They
exactly.
hear it, like, oh snap, what? Yo,
a lot of people, I can freestyle real quick, and then they don't really appreciate the artists and the music that came before them. Yeah. And I see that you do.
You have to.
You know? Who are some of your kind of influences and stuff, like in your style?
Man, I would say Kendrick. All day Kendrick, man. X, RPX, and SPM.
Hey.
Yeah, I would say them three. You know, I think they're dope.
I think that would be that's a good like triangle of artists right there. And then to be a mixture of all those, hey, you can't go wrong.
I try to be, man. You know, because they dope.
I see it in your style though, because whenever X would be turning up, you got some turn ups.
Yeah.
And then with Kendrick, you know, he comes in kind of melodic sometimes. You do, but you lyrical with it too. So I see it. And then SPM is always
all day SPM. Dude.
SPM be coming with the punchlines and shit.
Yes, that's basically man coming out hard. I was like, yo, I was bumping some SPM. I was bumping some Too Short as well, just trying to grab some inspiration for that song. Yeah, you know, and then that's where I came with all those punchlines with, and yeah.
So, back in the day, Lil A, was it AKA Mr. Wise Guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one was it? You were Mr. Wise Guy.
Nah, it was Lil A, and then we went to San Antonio for a family trip, and at the flea market they were selling a shirt that said Mr. Wise Guy, and I was like, that's cool, you know. I was like, that's super dope. So I just kind of grabbed it, you know, and just ran with it. So Lil A, AKA Mr. Wise Guy.
Hey, okay, so
that's the intro.
But back in the day, you were doing a lot of pressing CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw you with stacks of CDs on your Instagram. You can go back. You actually got a pretty good timeline showing, you know, the progression through it.
And I don't like to keep that private. You know what I mean? I don't hide anything, or I leave it all open. So if you want to go down and check it,
I did.
See, man.
That's why I spent my whole morning going through all your posts, and then I was like, dang, I remember whenever everybody used to wear the Jordans with the fucking cargo shorts and the snapbacks, and I was like, dang, that took me back in high school. I was like, all right, that was the good times right there.
Yeah.
But you were rapping at that time, and you were putting out like mixtapes and stuff. How was that, putting out mixtapes compared to actually like now where everything's digital?
Yeah, man, dude, I was so nervous. I used to pass out mixtapes out in the mall. I was like, hey, you want to hear my song? Hey,
and at that time, you were probably what, like?
Man, that was like 14, 13, going up to like grown folks. And most of them told me no. They're like, nah, we don't want to hear it. And I'm like, okay. I just put it back in my bag.
My bad for bothering you, shit.
It's free. And
yeah.
Like, oh, it's free? Oh, let me get it. I don't think they ever played it, though. But it's cool.
I loved it whenever people used to come up to me with CDs. I was always somebody who would actually get them.
Yeah,
and I would listen to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody's like me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody's going to take the time, especially whenever I would get one and I'm on the way home and then I put it in and I'm like, let me see what they got.
It's trash. Like,
yeah.
What is
like,
this?
Oh, I just saw this guy.
And you just like chunking out the window. That's probably what they did to me, man. But it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, but that's part of the process of growing.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's why I feel like I could take criticism more, you know. People down in my comments, you know, they want to say, the song sucks, this and that. I'm like, man, bro, I've been getting this criticism from strangers at the mall, you know, so it's like, it's fine.
I heard somebody say that the music industry is an industry full of no's, and you have to be able to take a no.
You have to, bro.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you're trying to do something, there's always going to be something in the way that kind of stops you.
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be somebody that tells you no, and I mean, if you can take that and just like, all right, fuck it. That takes you a long way.
You have to, you know, you just be like, fuck it. You know, not everybody's going to like your own style, you know, your style of music, so it's kind of like, fuck it, you know.
How did you kind of go about finding like your style now? Because back in the day, it seemed like you were more into like trying to follow what was going on.
Yeah.
Like you were doing like Wiz and all that was really popping, so that was what you were doing.
Yeah.
But now it seems like you've kind of fallen into more of like your own style and stuff.
I think it's more of just watching interviews. I would just watch interviews and how they'll say like, you gotta find your own style. So basically, man, at that moment of time, I was searching for it. You know what I mean? I was trying all different beats. I was trying melodic. I was trying to sing. I taught myself to sing, but yeah, man, I was just trying to find myself. So I would use different artist beats. I would listen to like different genres of music, and that's basically what I'm trying to form my own little genre.
Yeah.
Trill Wavy. Keep
Wavy
it trill,
world.
and then wavy. The waviness of the music.
How did you come up with that name?
That name was when Instagram first started. I went by Trippy Man 123. I thought that was dope, man. I was like, yo, Trippy Man 123, nice. And I was like, cool.
I got it. I got the username.
Yes. And then that's when ASAP came out. And he was like, Trill, Trill, this and that. Don't get me wrong, UGK made it, but ASAP, when he came out with it, it was like Trill, this and that.
ASAP definitely brought it to a new market.
Yeah, brung it. And so at that moment, Instagram was popping. Well, not popping, but when it just started.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Trill. And I was like, my flows are like are wavy, So I was like, fuck it, I'll put them together. So I put Trill Wavy. And yeah.
It kind of just stuck since then.
Yeah, it stuck, and then people from school, high school would be like, hey, what's up, Trill? Or hey, what's up, Wavy? And I was like, that's just my Instagram name. But I was like,
hey,
fuck it, I'll keep it.
It's weird whenever somebody calls you your Instagram name and you're like kind of caught.
Yeah, I turned around, I was like, whoa.
It catches you off guard, like, dang, shit, I kind of feel cool.
Yeah, like, hey.
I'm walking around, someone's like, hey, Slump. Ooh, hey,
Slump?
Shit, hey, that's me.
Oh, snap, you're right.
Hey, that's me.
It says on your shirt, I'm Slump.
But then, you were pretty early into the Instagram, because I know I didn't get an Instagram till I started this show.
For real?
So,
Damn.
like, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I never on Instagram, never on Twitter until I started this. So you were kind of, on it.
Mm-hmm. But not for music purpose. It was just more just like posting stuff,
I feel like I became a part of your family, looking through your Instagram. Because you go through, I saw your mom, I saw your dad, I saw your brothers. I was like, hey, I feel like
taller than me, man. I'm like,
I feel like I know everybody in the family now. But I mean, that's good that you actually keep that, because like you said, you're not trying to keep it private, but it gives people that follow you a lot to look into from you, and they feel like they've grown with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want them to dive into it, and see it, like, because that's what I want. That's what I try to do with other artists. Like I'll see other artists and be like, man, how they blow up, or how they do this, or when did they start getting this amount of likes, And I would go through their stuff, and then it'll stop, and I'll be like, oh, okay.
You kind of like get to the root of what they were doing. Do you ever like look at artists and kind of see what they're doing and try to like implement it in your own way, or?
Nah, not really. Nah, I don't try to like. Right now, I don't really like to listen to other artists, like rap artists, because if I do, I feel like I'm gonna try to become like their style. You know what I mean? So right now, I've been jamming like a lot of like Gus Dapperton and like woozy type music like that.
Okay. Yeah. Different stuff.
Yeah, different.
Do you keep up with like the scene around here, like Houston music scene?
I'll say I try to, but not really, man.
You don't really try to?
No.
What do you think of the music scene as like a whole? Like, I mean, like, cause you're a part of it. So, so what do you think of it like as a whole?
I would say like, as right now, what I see from Houston, what's coming out is elbows, slabs, and everything, And what I'm trying to do is, what me and my brother were trying to do is we're trying to bring the Lowriders back into the mix.
I seen that.
So that's what we're trying to push right now. That's the movement. Shout out to X. Shout out to Ain't Changing too. Everyday Lowrider official.
That's that's different because whenever I first saw the video, I think it was the Uncle Tino with the
Still Not a Player?
Yeah, Still Not a Player. And I saw the Lowriders and stuff. I was like, okay, that's different. Whenever you see it, it kind of catches you off guard just a little bit because you're used to seeing the swingers and the elbows. And so whenever I see it, I was like, okay.
Yeah, man. I try to stay different, but as well as put on for Houston, just in a different way.
I mean, because Houston's not all just swingers and, Houston and Texas in general is very diverse in like the car scene. We got trucks that'll fucking
no, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
We got trucks that'll gap a Lambo out here, but you got into the Lowrider thing. How did you kind of link up with them, and how did you go about that?
So, well, ever since then, my dad's always been into low riding.
Yeah.
So, but my brother, he got his Cutlass, and we kind of rebuilt it and everything, and yeah, from then on, he's been doing his stuff like on Instagram, and then he met some guys that did their own low riding stuff too, and so I just felt like it was time to let's start doing some music and let's start putting the low riders in the music videos. Mm-hmm. And let's just go from there and let's see if Houston likes it. Do
you know anything about cars, or are you?
Not that much.
No,
nah.
You can't fix nothing on the car.
I change oil.
Yeah,
I change tires.
That's all you need.
All right, then I'm good.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's all I could basically do. Shit, I can't do nothing with no car. I ain't about to change out no rods or nothing. But hey, if I can change my own oil, I can change my own tire. I'm good. That's all I need to do.
Some windshield wipers too.
Oh yeah.
Holla at me.
You need the windshield wipers.
Hey, Trill Wavy, let's get it.
Trill Wavy windshield wipers over here. Hey, not a bad one. Hey, so getting into like the Lowriders and stuff, whenever you were like gonna put it out there and stuff, did you get like a reaction from like that? People like saying, talking about the cars and stuff, or
what do you mean, like for the music videos?
Yeah.
When we dropped the music? Yeah, man, a lot of people, they're like, I felt like they were blown away about it, They're like, oh shit, what? This dude's from Houston?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I'm from Houston. A lot of people thought I was from LA. I had some homies hit me up in DM like, hey bro, what part of LA you stay? I'm like, yo, what the heck?
Hey, but I mean that your music's gone over there.
Yeah.
And I think with your style, that it's not so gravitated towards Houston. You're able to reach that kind of broader audience.
Exactly, man. Yeah, a lot of people. There's still some people in Houston are like, he's not from Houston. We don't claim him. Like where's the elbows and the slabs and everything? I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
I think I got into an argument with somebody whenever I posted your Houston artist you should know. Somebody was like, this isn't Houston. I was like, Houston's not just one.
I know exactly,
thing.
Bro.
But if you've ever followed like that series, you can see that Houston is not just one thing. And
we're a mixture of a bunch of stuff,
Like,
just totally different artists, here. It's like crazy.
And I think out of all the artists that I've seen, the majority of them are not typical Houston artists.
Yeah.
A lot of them are, picking, parts from different, genres and stuff and mixing it to be what they want to be.
Yeah.
I think as a city we've learned that we don't have to be just that.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, we don't have to just be like that one sound, that one screwed up sound. Don't get me wrong, I love it. You know, that's where we're from. That's what we grew up on. But now it's kind of time for like let's start changing it. Let's start doing something differently. Catch other people's eye. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this dude's from Houston. Like, what? I want them to say that when they hear my music or see the way I am and see the image that I'm trying to have them look at. Like, oh snap, this dude's dope.
Yeah. Seeing like where you were and then seeing where you're at now, I saw that there was kind of like a shift, whenever you were Lil A to Trill Wavy, to where I think whenever you changed your name, you started picking up more steam. You started doing more shows. You opened up for Snow the Product, and you did a bunch of different stuff. And then, like I said, I saw you first at the Bo Bundy and Friends. I think since whenever I saw you with him, I've always associated y'all two in some kind of way. How did y'all kind of like link up? And because he's really doing his thing right now too.
Yeah, man, right now, he blew up, dude. He blew the fuck up. I'm like, damn, Bundy. Like, I be texting him through DMs and be like, bro, man, you did it, But how I met him, man, is I saw him. My homie posted him on his story, on his Instagram story, and I was like, who's this guy? Like, the heck, I never heard of him. And so I clicked into him, and then I met him through Facebook, and I kind of was like, yo, bro, I want to do music with you, this and that. And then that's when we dropped Iced Up. Iced Up, we dropped that one, and then he wanted me on his mixtape, and we did Patrick Swayze. And then from then on, it just where we were doing music, back and forth on everything. So yeah,
that's pretty dope. But like, yeah, I mean, he's gone a long way right now. Especially whenever I did his first interview, I think that's the first time I got introduced to you because he brought you up during there, I believe, and then I saw y'all perform together and stuff. It was dope. But I think I've enjoyed seeing your rise. Also as an artist.
But don't get me wrong, man. Shout out to Bundy Man, because he actually put me on. I'm not gonna lie, man. He put me into the music scene, where I met like Sniffy, Nino, I met all these other different artists, and so he was able to like network and help me out with that, and try to give me like my own platform. And so ever since then, and now I see him doing his thing, I'm kind of like, damn, if Bundy could do his shit, why can't Trill Wavy do it?
Definitely. And all the artists that you just named, I think it shows the diversity because you got Bo, you got Nino, you
Yeah.
got you got Sniffy, all 4 different completely like sounds.
Exactly.
And you're definitely in your own lane. You're definitely doing your thing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All these singles that you've been dropping, I haven't heard a bad one. That,
Hey.
whenever I seen you go like on a 4 or 5 like record streak of like,
Hey,
I was like, okay, I think this is the perfect time to do it because you just dropped an EP.
Yeah.
Last year you dropped was it an album or an EP?
Yeah, that was an actual album. It's Tragedy of Lost Potential.
And
that's my baby right there.
And that one was really good too.
Thanks.
That one, I listened to it on the way up here, all the way through, and I couldn't hear one back. I didn't skip not one song.
Hey, appreciate it.
So whenever you're an artist, whenever you're putting together a project like that, how is it trying to like pick that body of work?
So Tragedy of Lost Potential, how that one happened was I kind of took off probably like 2 years of music, and so whenever I came back to it, I made Tragedy of Lost Potential. So basically in the intro, one of my Spanish teachers, he tells me, he's like, hey Adam, Tragedy of Lost Potential, do you know what that means? And I'm like, I'm like, nah, I don't know what that is. And he goes, it means like Tragedy of Lost Potential, you know, like you have so much potential, but you're letting it go to waste, you know. So
It's a tragedy.
yeah. And so from then on, I was like, fuck, man, I need to get back into music, you know. Like I need to actually like start pursuing it, like actually getting back into it. I got the skills, you know. I got the skills, and you know, I got the support. So basically, man, that whole album is basically about music. It's just about me like fighting my own struggle and like how I need to just get back into the music and start doing it. Like I go on Hometown Girl, I go wake up every morning feeling stressed out. I'm just trying to make a hit become the best out, but it's feeling like my dream is getting X'd out.
That was the Hometown Girl. That's the one you did the video for, with I mean, it has what Shiloh.
Yeah.
Shiloh Dynasty in that one, right?
Yeah.
So
Produce that beat.
Yeah. I think it's whenever I listened to it, it didn't have any bad songs and it flowed so well together. But why did you take like 2 years off, or what, you know?
To be honest with you, bro, I don't even know. And I regret it. You know, I regret it because I would always make excuses like, oh man, like this music's not happening, or oh man, like.
So you just weren't recording anything at that?
I was recording a bunch of stuff. I had a bunch of stuff stacked up, but I guess I was scared to drop it. Like I was kind of like man, like am I gonna get the audience I want, you know, from it? And which whenever I did drop that album, I did. You know, it's kind of like, oh shit, like, you know, people are fucking with it. So, and then from then on, you know, I just started making more music, and then, you know, kept going with it. So right now I'm just gonna keep staying consistent with it.
I think that consistency is
key.
Yeah. And I think I see a lot of artists, they'll drop one song and then they try to push that one song to the limits without, you know, backing it up with anything.
Yeah.
I think that's what you've done really well, is you dropped one, got a good response, dropped another, and you're building on that you know, that consistency.
Yeah. And the reason my song is so good, man, because my bro right here, Element, right here, man, he comes to my room, I'm like, yo, bro, check out this song. Here, see what you think. And he gives me his straight back. Like, he'll tell me, like, straight up, his straight feedback, and he'll be like, yo, bro, it sucks. I was like, damn, it hurts. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, damn, shit. I was like, man, I've been working like 3 hours on this song, man. What you mean it sucks? He's like, nah, bro, do it. Like, you just gotta, like, just stay calm with it or something, you know what I mean?
You're trying too hard. You're pushing it too hard.
Yeah, exactly, you know? And, like, don't get me wrong, I write my own lyrics, but, you know, I always tell him, like, yo, bro, like, what you think, you know? And then he'll give me his honest feedback on it. You know, if he don't like it, I'll scrap the whole track and just redo the whole thing, you know, because and then on one of my songs I go, I don't need no yes man, I need some feedback, you know. That's what I say, because it's like, yeah, like I need some feedback.
How is it having a good solid team behind you? How does that help as an artist?
It's honestly dope, dude. Like it's super dope, you know. Like they really help me out, you know. I'm pushing the songs. Coming Out Hard is about to hit it just hit 4K views, and like I'm like, shit, dude, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm like, damn, man, that's cool.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for taking off all that time for 2 years, and then to come back and then, you know, still get the love and the respect that you deserve as an artist. You know, people are you know, sharing it, and people are spreading that song.
Yeah, dude, a lot of people are messing with it right now, dude. So I'm like, man, cool. I just got to keep going with it, you know. Just I ain't stopping. My foot on the gas. On one of my posts, that's what I say. I say my foot on the gas. And then from then on, if you see that post, you'll see me just start dropping music after music. So yeah.
How did Coming Out Hard, or how did that kind of come together, and how did you put that song together?
So I found that beat on YouTube. I was kind of just like looking up. I typed in like G-funk type beats because I was looking for that. I was looking for that genre. You know, I was like, man, like I wanna dip into that because I noticed that Still Not a Player did so good. You know, I was like, shit, man. Like, I was like, cool, man. A lot of people are fucking with that sound. So I was like, man, let me see. Let me see what I can do. And so I found a beat produced by Don Solo, and he charged me like $250. I ain't gonna lie, and I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna buy the beat. Yeah. That's how much I was like, yo, this song is gonna be dope. I was like, this is gonna be dope as shit. I was like, bro, let me buy that beat. I got it, and from then on, man, that's basically it, you know. And then I did the song. I knocked the song out like in like an hour, because it was so easy to rhyme with. Yeah. You know, everything was easy. The beat was dope, and I just wrote the whole song in like an hour. I recorded it at my house, and then I sent it to my homie Lil Flame, and he mixed and mastered it for me. So yeah.
I think whenever you have like a good combination like that, to where you're feeling the beat, you're ready in that vibe, everything's gonna kind of just like flow out, and that's the best. Whenever you're sitting there and you're like, this is almost too easy right now, because it's work.
See, that's what I like, you know. Like when producers be like, yo, bro, I got a beat pack, let me send it to you, and I'm like, yeah, bro, like if it's dope, I'll make some music to it, you know, and then they'll send it to me. And I kind of just, I tell them straight up, like, hey, man, bro, I'm not feeling the beat. You know, like, I can't rap. I can't rap on it.
Yeah.
You know, like, to be honest with you, I can't. Like, I try to, but I got, I'm trying to stay with the hits. You know what I mean? So one beat can fuck me up, and that's it.
It has to. I mean, whenever you first hear like that song, I mean, you feel it instantly.
Yeah, it's like
So whenever you hear a beat, it just has to be that feeling.
It has to, bro.
Whenever you know it, you just know.
If the beat don't catch my attention in the first 10 seconds, I go to the next one. That's just.
I mean, hey, that's me too, though. Especially whenever somebody sends me a song.
Yeah.
If you can kind of tell right off the rip if you're gonna like it. Sometimes you have to listen to the whole thing, but a lot of 9 times out of 10, whenever it first starts, you're gonna kind of know if you're gonna be liking this or not.
Exactly.
And then, so you've done 2 Big Pun songs recently.
Yeah.
What about? Is it something about Big Pun that you really?
Nah, not really. Big Pun's dope as shit. But I've always liked those 2 songs from him. You know, I guess you would say, like, I've always liked those 2 songs specifically, and I've always wanted to do them ever since I was a kid. Like, I've always wanted to do Still Not a Player. I was like, man, I want to do Still Not a Player, but I was like, man, it's not the right time. Like, I need to build up my bars first. You know, and then I was kind of like, man, fuck it, man. I think I'm ready to drop Still Not a Player remix, because I don't want to fuck up a Big Pun song. You know what I mean? Man, if I fuck that shit up, then that's it. They're gonna be like, yo, this dude sucks. What? He's disrespecting him. So I was like, nah, man, I got come with it. You know?
Because Big Pun is definitely a legendary artist. So if you don't come on it, people are gonna let you know.
Nah, yeah, of course, man. They'll be like, what? That's Big Pun song. Don't do that.
Did you have you heard any kind of feedback from it, or
like
good or
feedback?
bad?
Oh yeah, man. Good feedback all day, every day. Bad feedback, I haven't. On which one? Still Not a Player or
either one, because I mean they're both on legendary tracks. Yeah,
Still Not a Player. I've gotten some negative feedback on it. Deep Cover one I just dropped, I haven't got anything as of right now. Negative feedback, no. As of right now.
Well, that's good. I mean, I like them. I think you did good on both of them.
Hey, I appreciate it.
How did you link up with Uncle Tino for that one, for the Still Not a Player?
For that one, so I've been knowing Uncle Tino since Bundy and Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie. Shout out to Uncle Tino.
Hey, amazing artist.
Album dropping Tuesday,
right? Yeah.
But
amazing artist.
Yeah, we met, like I said, Bundy and Friends, and then I had Still Not a Player. I've always wanted to do a song with Uncle Tino. And so when I had that Still Not a Player, I was like, yo, I need you on this. I was like, I need you on this. And so I sent it, and yeah.
It worked really good. Like I said, I like the song, so.
Yeah, we got more on the way too.
Y'all got something working?
Oh, hell yeah, man, we got more.
Hey, well, we're going to have to look for that one.
Yeah.
And then, so your last EP, the 2330.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Oh.
Hey.
Is that your one tattoo?
Yeah, it's my one tattoo.
Hey, show that one off.
Hey, yo.
I like how you got it right where the sleeve is.
I got it right there, bro. Some people be like, dang.
Right where the sleeve cut off so people can see it?
Exactly.
Hey, you smart with that one.
I need to get more, though.
I don't have anything up here. Nothing. This is all I have right here.
I saw that one. I was like, oh, he has to have more up there.
No, nothing. This is it. I wanted to get right here so it looks like I got a lot.
Damn. Illusions.
Yeah. So whenever I got the short sleeve on, like hey,
I thought it looked cool, because it hits the short sleeves just perfect, like boom.
But so you dropped that EP.
Yeah.
How was it putting that one together, and why just an EP? Why not another album or?
Because the EP was kind of just like, all right, it's for this month. Let me drop the 2330. My homie Smalls, shout out to Smalls. He sent me the whole beat pack. He sent me it, and it had like, I want to say like 10 beats on it, and I did like a total of 10 tracks on it, but I picked those 5 out of it. So yeah, but how it came about was 2330, man. I think I was just ready for an EP. I don't want to drop a for sure album, not right now. That's gonna be coming soon. But I felt like, all right, like let me give the people this 2330 EP and let me see if they fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And then you had a couple singles that you were dropping in between them, but I wanted to talk about the diversity in between each one of them, because you had Waste My Time.
Yeah.
And then you have Coming Out Hard, which is a completely different sound. And then you had what was the last one? You had Trill Skipper.
Hey.
So that one's completely different.
Yeah.
And then like before that, you've had like Tokyo Drift and stuff.
Yeah.
So all of these songs, what I'm getting at is all of these songs sound completely different than one another.
Yeah.
How are you able to do such diversity? And
I just, man, I hear the beat. Like I said, man, I've always listened to like different genres. Like we grew up in a household where my dad would play music from like Hall and Oates to Marvin Gaye to Black Sabbath. You see what I'm saying? So I've always had like that diversity of music in my household. So I would kind of just, I've always wanted to do every single one of them. That's the whole thing. I'm like, man, let me do this, or let me sing on this track, or let me spit, let me spit some bars on this track, So it's basically, yeah, like I would just, I want to do everything. That's the whole thing. I don't want to stay in one box and people be like, his song sounds just like this last song he just dropped. You know? I want to stay different. I want to keep people looking at it like, oh shit.
Keep people on their toes.
Exactly.
You wanna put something out, and then they're like, well, I like this one for this reason, but I like this one for this reason. Cause that Trill Skipper, I like it because I like that one be turning up.
Yeah, that was dope.
But
man.
then I switch
shout
it
out
to
Baker Young.
Yeah, hey, shout out Baker Young. But then I go into like Waste My Time to where it's more it's kind of it's kind of wavy. It's kind of just chill.
Yeah.
But then whenever the beat drops, you do get get a little turn up in there. But then it's all different, and I like all the songs for different reasons.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, keep it up, because right now you're definitely on that. But so you said you are working on like a full length, or
yeah, it's gonna be full LP. It's gonna be, I don't want to tell you the title yet. It's still up in the air, but it's dropping. Probably
summertime.
Yeah,
okay.
summer.
But titles are very important.
Yes, man. Of course, like I said, you got Tragedy Lost Potential. That one meant to me. Meant something to me. 2330 obviously means something to me. That's where I used to stay at. And yeah, this one, it's gonna be dope.
What can you tell us about this one? Do you have anybody on this one, or?
As of right now, no, I don't really got no features on it, but eventually I will. But if you like Coming Out Hard, then you're gonna like this album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's kind of like more in that direction.
Yeah.
And I obviously people are liking this direction that you're going in. Whoa. It just got very quiet in here. That kind of threw me off. I think the AC just turned off. Okay. Well, hey.
Thank God.
Were you cold?
I felt good.
Hey, it feels good over here.
Yeah.
I'm too fat to be without an AC. You need one.
No.
And then I'm drinking.
Well, you have a jacket on too.
Yeah, and then I'm drinking energy drink, and I'm over here.
Damn.
But hey, I definitely see that you're going in the right direction. I love all these singles that you've been putting out, and then like, do you have anything that you're actually dropping next, like another single, or are you?
Probably another single.
Okay, what
music video for Swinging.
Okay,
that'll be the next one. Is the Swinging.
What who did that video?
Oh no, I haven't done it yet. I haven't done the video yet. Yeah. But I will probably most likely in the beginning of next month. I'll probably do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you. Whenever we were setting this up, you said you might have a video that you were gonna be doing yesterday. You said possibly. You said you might be shooting a music video. Was that gonna be for that song or?
Swing. Yeah. Swing. No, it's for another one.
Okay.
I don't want to speak on that one.
See, you got a lot of things working right now.
I do, man. I got a bunch.
There's always something going on. I
Yeah.
see that you got a lot of different things that you're doing.
Exactly, man. Consistency.
Well, I see also that whenever you're putting out these singles and you're putting out these videos, you're actually doing a really good rollout for them. You know, you're getting the hype going, and then you continue to.
Yeah.
Because some artists that I see, they'll put it out and then just kind of like leave it there.
Yeah. No, what I like to do, like my bro, we sit down, we watch the music video that my homie Miguel sends it to me, and we watch it, and we pick at like different parts that look cringy or corny, you know what I mean, or anything, you know. I'll be like, yo, bro, I'll call Miguel, yo, bro, man, let's rip this out, let's change this, you know what I mean, and then he usually knocks it out that same day, and then we'll probably talk like, all right, when should we drop it? All right, I gotta upload it to the platforms, you know, that same day. That's what I like to do. I like to upload them the same day I drop it, because then I'll just have the visual and nobody's gonna be able to bump it, you know, in the car. So basically, we'll talk and be like, all right, should we drop it at this time? But you know, maybe more people are on at this time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to drop it at 11. Everybody's gonna be asleep, you know, or something. And so we kind of already plan everything. And once I drop it, he drops it on his story. I hit up all the other homies, and they'll drop it, you know, on either their story or their news feed. And you know.
Are you very hands-on with everything, as far as like the music videos and the production, and then, you know, kind of getting everything, you know, how you want it?
Yeah.
You're very hands-on with that?
Yes, sir.
Do you, whenever you have a song, do you kind of have in mind like how you want to do the video?
Sometimes, man. But then again, it's like, man, I feel like it's hard to come up with some visuals, you know, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to put it like, show the music video and people be like, oh, I seen that same background in another artist's music video, you know what I mean? So I try to stay different on it. So sometimes it's hard.
It's not easy, especially whenever you have so many artists in Houston, so many people doing videos. It's kind of hard not to kind of.
You gotta find different locations. You gotta find like different angles. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to like I want you to see the music video and be like, damn, I never seen that before. You know what I mean? So
like, one thing that I notice whenever a lot of people send me stuff is I'm tired of seeing people perform in front of the graffiti murals.
Yeah, yeah, man. Don't get me wrong, man. It's super dope. That place is super dope.
It's
man,
dope,
but,
but
damn, man.
Everybody
like,
uses it.
Yeah, even people who graduate use it. The prom pictures and everything.
And you see it everywhere. So whenever I see that, I'm like, oh.
I know, man.
But
it's a dope place, but it just sucks.
I think your last videos, you have done a good job of keeping it original, keeping it yourself.
Yeah.
And they go along with the songs too. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything left you want to let everybody know, or what?
Trill Wavy, 2330. Go check out that EP. Just check out that new Deep Cover remix music video I just did. That one's super dope. If you like bars, then that's the one for you. Shout out to my boy Element. Shout out to X. Shout out to Ain't Changing. Shout out to OK Dro. Trill Art Factory, baby.
Hey, shout out to Drew. Yeah.
Cray, Moose.
Everybody he's
saying,
everybody,
yeah. Everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. If I forgot your name, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Is there somebody else?
He's like, nah.
I'm trying to think. Damn, nah.
There's always gonna be somebody like, man, you didn't. You left me off that list.
Bad, man. They're gonna be like, they're gonna probably DM me, bro. I'm like,
dang, you left me. I'm like, oh, bro. Hey, but shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that supports. Where can they find you at, man?
Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, TikTok. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube,
everything,
Facebook. Yeah, everything. You can find me on everything. Just look me up. Type me up on Google. It might even tell you my age and my height. Hey, nah, I don't think it will.
Your height. I'm not even gonna go there.
Hey, chill.
Hey, everywhere, Trill Wavy, man. Check him out everywhere, and be on the lookout for his next album dropping soon.
Soon. No date.
No dates, no name yet. But hey, we gonna be looking out. He's got a lot of projects right now that you can go check out. He's got a lot of singles that you can go check out. Hey, but I appreciate you for coming by.
Nah, yeah, man. I appreciate it too, man. Thank you for letting me come.
Hey, anytime. You're always welcome. You're always going to be welcome out here. Slump Sessions, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay slumped.
Let's get it. Wow, sheesh.
Roll it up, let it slump. Roll it up, let's roll it up. Talk about it, be about it, take another shot.